Okay. Stream should now be live. Hello everyone, and welcome to yet another, fudge. Oh god, okay, I'm already being bad already when it comes to the intro here. To another face stream. I'm right now on YouTube, trying to get to the stream, making sure everything is good okay. YouTube channel's in a weird position. I love how I'm getting the first anniversary stuff watched. Okay. It's interesting to see like all this copyright stuff for like old live streams. Fun fact. Yeah. For some weird reason. I keep getting copyright strikes for like my very old YouTube streams. And it's kind of funny. That slowly but surely it's becoming like that. Let me go to yes, let me actually go there, please? Question mark. Are you gonna allow me to view the live stream controller room, please, just to make sure everything's good, okay? Okay, so the general gist for today's stream is doing free summon pulls and just doing stuff that I get about. Honestly, that's it. Like this is the thing. It's like I want to stay playing this game, and it's just like it's kind of difficult. It's been difficult to get myself off my butt to do it. At the same time, trying to finish Free Houses because I know spoiler-wise, I think that's one of the Fae operative characters is a spoiler. And I have to finish that, and I kind of played it a little bit off stream. I just haven't really got back around to it, especially since Miitopia just released 2 days ago, and I've been kind of playing that. I know there's Resident Evil 8, I know just working on other stuff. I have plans to do another YouTube video for Arknights, maybe just clearing Coda Brawl with 4 to 5 stars, most of it, and just pretty much my overall going through the events. And I kind of want to do that more, just to see how I do and what operators I use and stuff like that. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So first off the bat, I keep forgetting that, you know, this is stuff actually is a thing. It's Fire Emblem Heroes, because I've been keeping with the Fae Pass. And hopefully they get around to some juicy characters. I'm gonna keep saying operators, okay? I'm gonna end up keep saying operators, and that is not my intentions, but it's whatever. We can deal with it. But yeah, I'm curious to see how it looks for... Ooh! I like this new art. Oh! Oh! I love that art. Oh! That is some nice artwork, man. So there's a lot that we have to do. Of course, this is what I was talking about when it came to spoilers, because I have not finished the Blue Lions route. I finished most of the others. What's this? Oh, Tempest Trolls. Who's the Tempest Troll? Zealot? I have no idea who Zealot is. Oh shit, you know, that just shows you that I haven't played all the Fae games, Fire Emblem games, I should say. I'm gonna... There goes me putting the at the end, the H at the end. Come on! So I had a little troubles trying to play this because, you know, whenever a new update happens, they have to download. Nintendo was like, no, bro. What phone emulation you're using? Sorry, bro. You ain't gonna be able to play it. So, you know, it's getting difficult because I have to go through APK, and there's some APKs that don't work and some that do. I had to legit delete the app and then reinstall it, thinking that was it, and it was just because I was using the wrong APK download. Not really the wrong, it just wasn't working. I don't know why that's the case, that some work and some don't. I think it might just be also the emulation as well, and for some reason this is taking forever. Why are you taking forever? This is really annoying. Come on! Do I have to re-open the app? Maybe. Whatever. There's gonna be some things I'm gonna have to redo because I re-downloaded the app, which is gonna be really annoying. Okay, so first off, we're gonna see Leaf here. He's gonna be neutral IVs. Plus attack minus res. I feel like that's not bad. He's already got him speedy already. So we're just gonna sacrifice the free run. Okay, let me look at the art real quick. So instantly, I love this. This is good. I do like Resplendence a lot because it offers up unique change to the artwork and models, and sometimes it can look fucking amazing right here. And this may hint towards the rumors. There are some rumors that were kind of going around at one point about what's gonna appear at the what's it called again? E3. And there's rumors that there's gonna be the next Fire Emblem game, which is gonna be the remake of Genealogy, The New Echoes. And I think that's the most logical step. I think Genealogy, story-wise, would work. I don't know if they're gonna censor it or not. Maybe because of mistranslations, there's gonna be some differences. Who knows? Yeah, I was kind of hoping that they don't censor it much at all. From what I didn't really play it through it all, but I watched the Let's Play through it all. And it's one of those that I think for story, I think the story should be kept or altered, but not too much. Make it so it's good, but I understand if there's gonna be some censoring, especially with how dark Genealogy is. I know he's technically the main character of Thracia, but he's also playable in Genealogy, so yeah, that's why I'm not too surprised if we get a new looking Leaf. But yeah, it's attack, okay. Special looks at it. I think his face, no, yeah, his face is actually different in this. He's yelling. It looks like he's yelling more, and his eyes are more squint. He's like open, but then it's halved right here. So he looks a lot more fiercer in this one than in this one. What's this? I'm injured. Not bad, not bad. I really like this artwork. This is nice artwork. There you go. Hello? Hello, Faye? This shouldn't be happening. Just maybe one of those things we might have to just, relaunch. In just a sec. I'm gonna relaunch, Faye, because I think it might be more of a Faye thing. Come on! Don't be like this. Huh? What? What are you doing?
Fire Emblem Heroes!
Oh? Why is it? What the fuck is this game? What? Huh? Okay, now it's working. What? That was weird. That was super duper weird. So pretty much it had me relink my account and then act like I was gonna need to download some stuff again, but obviously didn't. So that was freaky deaky. Okay. Well, it saved that I unfavorited Leaf. That is interesting. Why? Oh, why? Oh, I don't know. That was some freaky deaky stuff. Okay. So obviously we're gonna be doing lots of free summons. There's some free tickets we can get. I like the idea of fallen characters. I know there's Edelgard. I need to play through the 3 houses some more. Dimitri looks fucking wicked. Aside from Rez, he looks stupid strong. You look stupid strong, somewhat. Stat-wise, super min-max. I don't know. Like, I'm feeling more towards Dimitri, but there's the Morgans. I'm definitely gonna be trying to grab the free summons. So we're gonna go blue, then red. I mean, I'm sorry, Indicard. You're not my favorite character, so sorry. So let's see. Dimitri? No. Odin, hey bro. It's been a while. I'm Odin, Dark Mage of Nor. Not really anything too crazy here. I might just go colorless actually if I can get colorless and then green. Yep, colorless indeed. Dun 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 dun. Hey Tanya, how you doing, girl? Okay. So we have Fudge Boy. Not sure who, and I can't remember her names. I can't believe their names. So Chris, Lilith, and me just in Sarah. Yeah, Sarah. I guess red then blue. I guess we could go colorless. I'm just gonna go red then. I should probably go for colorless more to see if I can get myself Fudge Boy for Klein. Oh. Ooh. Hey, bro. I'm Crown, Prince of the Heldom of Belize. I look on your face, so it's easy. I can handle a horse. Yeah, you can. Okay. Looking at these three, I guess. Colorless, then red. Okay, we're going red then. I'm gonna probably just merge the crowns together. No. I don't know. A former royal mage of Grotto. I would prefer to speak no more about it. Hey bro, you are new. Oh cool. Furious and then... Okay. Obviously just do red. See you, bro. Okay, so now we have the bridal banner. Nothing in particular. Honestly, I do like my Catra. So I guess we could go green and then go colorless, maybe? We'll see. Okay. Green and colorless. Sure. I do want to try to get Fudge Boy. I don't really care about colorless, like bridal guys. Green one bridal, and we get Natasha. Sorry, but not sorry. Nope, not gonna care too much about you. And then probably the least interesting banner. I guess. Not much to say. Like, I probably would have went blue because I don't have Brave Lucina, and then just go colorless. Hey! Bye! Okay, well that was something. I think I missed the chance to be able to get, more free summons. Because I think that probably was the Forging Bonds deal. So yeah. Xander. Oh, the Abyssal. You know, Why have I not done this yet? I'm surprised I have yet to do this Abyssal. I'm not gonna worry about it too much though. There's rival domains. I'm not gonna worry about that too much. And then we have the legendary, not legendary, but Bound Hero Battle. Allies, edit teams. I guess what I was gonna do this team. My go team for this, and then get some orbs.
Now, my turn.
And then I guess try out Tempest Trials a little bit. Now even more dangerous work. Hey spies, Matthew. Everything we do is dangerous. Looking really nice there, girl. Looking at this, though, I think a good nice bait would be using Sophia.
I see. On the way. Glad to
Oh, we have to change the guarding settings. Don't mind the animations being on. Oh, we need to turn F music. Off.
I will do my best.
Can't go any further.
Understood.
Be
Okay.
there. There you go. So I don't care what happens with this battle there. Matthew's pretty much gonna get destroyed.
What a pity.
Indeed. Nelia should die easily. I'm curious to see what the extra enemy is gonna do. Green Mage is not gonna have an easy time.
I'll protect them.
Peace! And then we know I just have the Red Mage. Destroy with Blind, doesn't really matter at this point.
What can I
This
do?
is just easy peasy, like Camus handle. Nice. Okay,
I too can help.
just skip. So he might have an instant skill.
I will do my best. Of course. Please.
Shall we?
Move you there.
Of course.
And turn. I need to look at skills some more. Okay, so interesting choice with Matthew. We're no longer double. Okay, so he can't heal by the looks of things. So that's something we gotta take into notes with future playthroughs. Oh, she doubles. Ooh.
For my lord! I too can help.
Get out of here. So the Great Mage just absolutely does nothing.
Okay.
Which is nice to know. Hello, you can heal. Yeah, I'm guessing so.
Understood.
Welcome to the stream.
Admit defeat.
I see.
Okay, take you out. How do you do? Not that
Let
great.
us sing.
What can I do?
Kimberly should be able to handle this. Yeah, the fact of Matthew and both Aaliyah probably do, excuse me, decent amount of damage, and the fact that they debuff will be a huge pain in the butt. Okay. Instant. Oh. I see. I really do not like how this map is, to be brutally honest.
Okay.
Of course. Glad to...
Of course. Understood.
Maybe I can
I will
bait.
do my best. On the way.
Take you out. Nice.
Let us sing.
Dance
Please.
Klein.
Okay.
I want you
Shall
to
we?
kind of bait here. Okay, Matthew versus Klein. Get
I
destroyed, mate.
won't miss.
Oh boy. Okay, so the bait is working out flawlessly here. Okay, so we should be able to handle this.
course.
So take out Matthew. Peace, bro.
Of
Okay,
course.
Dance Klein.
Glad to...
Take out the sword flyer. Peace, bro. Get
Understood.
the hell out of Dodge. I could
I see.
move you up. Oh, you bitch! I was not expecting you to be that fucking speedy. What the fuck? Why the f are you that speedy? The fuck?
What can I do?
You have literally the same speed! How the fuck is it? What the? How? How the fuck? Okay. A fucking course. A fucking course. That was a really good strategy until I just got absolutely fucking wrecked by some know-it-all.
Shall we? Okay.
Gotcha.
I will do my best.
So get the hell out of Dodge. Pretty much.
On the way.
Okay.
Of course.
I could probably do some sneaky shenanigans here with Sophia.
Let us
So
sing.
dance.
Glad to...
Instead, why don't we just swap these two and then keep you there? Shit. That's why we can't do that. Because Matthew's strong.
You're wide open.
Into the darkness.
Really strong somehow. Okay. I'm just gonna restart at that section.
Okay.
I'm not gonna just retry. This is the same thing I'm gonna do always,
course.
so why I'm just gonna do that.
Please.
Of course.
So we know
do my
that
best.
that
I
is
see.
an absolutely
What can I do?
terrible idea. Just have Klein deal with them. Maybe I should move Camus a little further out. Because I think he might still be dead. I think even with how I move my characters, I'm gonna have
Glad
to.
to...
Okay.
Unless I have
Shall we?
drawback. Oh, unless I do that. yeah. I'm gonna have to bait, but I'm also gonna have to move Camus stupid far. Can't really guard. I'm surprised that she does so well on buffs and the attack speed push.
Of course.
Let us sing.
That's what's getting me, is that attack speed push. That is
Understood.
really
I
stupid
will
good.
do my best. Of course. On the way.
So this is a really good opening play. I can take out some characters at the beginning here
Of course.
and be able to bait a little bit, give them coins to survive,
Of
but
course.
also desperation range so I could possibly
Glad to
kill Malia. Maybe.
Okay.
Not really. She is stupid, speedy. Holy. She may actually be an issue. So take out Fuckboy.
Let us sing.
Dance.
Please.
Of course.
Destroy Fuckboy number 2.
I see.
I'm kind of afraid because this guy could flyer formation anywhere he wants
I
to.
will do my
I
best.
don't like that.
What can I do? Okay.
Take out the blue flyer.
Ha.
You have
Shall we?
drawback? No.
Of course.
Of course you don't have drawback.
Glad.
Understood.
There you go.
I see.
Okay.
Oh, we kill. Awesome.
Now, my turn.
Peace.
I will do my best. On the way.
And then finish off.
Please.
Of course.
Bye-bye.
Ha.
Pretty much Klein solo map. Gotcha. Pretty much Chemos was baiting the enemy AI. Nothing much to it. And honestly, you couldn't really bait because of just the fact that you have daggers and then someone always overlapping, and they were super high damage. They gave them skills so that they do damage, which was the only issue I had. Is like I'm not gonna be able to tank that plus them lane defense and res, so I'm gonna have to be really tricky on how I play it. So being offensive and retreating, just what the main strat I tend to do anyway, just worked out, and trying to bait the AI to move in certain places, and making sure that instead of, you know, in a certain position where I die next turn, make it so that I can still bait, but be able to escape with my life. I think Flickhammer can do that easily because he either can't, of course, so pretty darn good, if I say so myself. But that was, oof, that could have gone horribly wrong, and it could have been a long time doing that. But alas, that was not the case. I think I missed out on free summons for this, because I think this was probably, Forging Bonds, is my guess. Which kind of sucks, because I would have liked to have a few more chances on this banner. But alas, we shall keep going. We need to save up for our boy gatekeeper. Okay. So with that out of the way, we're gonna do a little bit of temperature controls, and we're just gonna be talking. Nothing really much else to note. Yeah, we'll at least do 2 lunatics. I think we could just get those in there. What's my danger? Yeah.
Shall we?
Let us sing. Glad?
If you're wondering, I have been playing Utopia. I already said that before, but if you still
What can I do?
didn't know, yeah, I've been playing Utopia on stream. The series aren't super duper amazing this time, but still neat. Yeah, I think did I miss out? I'm positive I missed out on some of the seals, some of the good ones. I may or may not end up getting it because of how much I really played this game.
Admit defeat.
Which isn't that much. Honestly, I wanted to,
Shall we?
You did not even attack, huh? Okay. I was trying my best to, beat through 3 houses, which didn't really work out anyway. I still want to do that, though. But... I'm trying to think if there's anything else to note. Not really much. In this position, I think putting in, Sophia would work.
Of course. Please. I see.
Take out Lucius down.
Okay. Understood.
But yeah, I'm curious what you guys think is gonna be announced at E3. I think we'll definitely get something for Fire Emblem, I should
I
say.
will do my best.
At this point, I'm surprised we have yet to get much, actually.
I see.
I thought we were gonna get
On the way.
something earlier this year,
Glad to sing.
Okay.
or I don't remember when. I thought we were probably gonna get something, but alas, we didn't. I think it was like the last Nintendo Direct. I thought we were gonna get something for Fire Emblem, but no. So I'm definitely expecting something. What? Who the heck knows? I know, like I said already at the beginning of today's stream, that it was like there's some rumors going about there's gonna be like a genealogy remake.
Best.
That they're gonna announce a genealogy remake, and that makes
What
sense.
can I do?
We'll see if that ends up happening. Oh, why do you do damage? Oh. Please disappear. So yeah.
I too can help.
I don't know if I will play that on stream or not. I mean, I really enjoyed the Echoes remake. There's a lot of cool things they did for that, and that was really enjoyable.
I see.
I don't know how things would be when it comes to genealogy. It's really hard to say. I think right now I've been kind of itching for a new Fire Emblem experience, even if it's a remake or not, because I never really played genealogy. And I think I definitely will enjoy it.
Shall we?
So
Of
honestly,
course.
I shouldn't be too worried or
Glad to
anything
see.
like that.
Understood.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll definitely see. I know I still have yet to actually do anything when it comes to the first one that I
course.
bought.
I will
I
do
kind of
my
want to do it on
best.
stream, but like I've been trying to do is I've been trying to work on other stuff and finish other stuff so that I can get around to that.
A waste of life.
I just really haven't because of schedules and just how I feel.
Huh?
And just Saturdays just not really that good of a time to stream.
Okay.
Honestly. Oh, and if you're wondering, for those that you've been hearing that I've been trying to finish 3 houses, Blue Lions, I'm planning on doing it on Twitch. I think it's mostly just me being lazy. I don't really want to make a thumbnail, pretty much. And that's the only issue with YouTube. It's like for me, it's just I want to be lazy. I don't really care. but I'm being forced to make a thumbnail. I just have to be in the mood to. You know, it's something I could do.
What can I do?
On the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Shall we?
Check out Oscar.
Of course.
Mers
I
easy.
will do my best.
Swap.
Of course.
Dance.
Please.
Finish off Cashier. I'm probably gonna get hit here. Able to double. Probably because he did a speed debuff somehow. But yeah. I will get around to the first Fire Emblem. That is something I do want to do.
Okay.
Let us sing. Glad.
I mean, it's not that difficult to play because I released
Understood.
it. Technically, they kind
I
of
see.
it's already off the eShop, but I did buy it. So, oh come on, Camilla.
Such foolishness.
Indeed, fine. Indeed. I have no idea what this theme's from,
Of
but I
course.
kind of get like a
Of course.
weird,
I
like
will do
Fire
my
Emblem
best.
theme to it too. I don't know. What kind of buff is that?
A waste of life.
I don't think that's that kind of buff. A waste of life buff, bro. So we're gonna do the
What can I do?
finish off Altina. There's a flyer, so bite. Not the best idea in the world.
On the way.
Oh, you have fire sweep, so you
Let
can't really
us
do
sing.
much. So we're just gonna do that.
Charge!
Okay. Amelia, bye bye.
I won't miss.
Yeah, that's not gonna do much for you, girl.
Of course.
Dance and finish off.
course.
Roderick here. Gonna load here. Thank you. Four, 5,000 noises. Okay, let's do it again. Okay. I need to get Tim so he can die
Understood.
a painful death.
Let us sing.
So I can get that nice,
Shall we?
that nice skill for Glide. Which I think is just overall better for
I will do
Glide.
my best.
Or at least for most archers. Oh, bro. You actually doing something?
What a pity.
Yes, she's kind of hot, Kairos. You're not too incorrect. What a pity.
What can I do?
Oh my, what are you are just a special little dude, aren't you?
Of course.
On the way. I see.
We're just gonna
Understood.
swap,
Okay.
have fun.
Ha!
Oh shit. Fuck!
Like shooting apples off a tree.
It's over.
Ah, lovely. This. This is just lovely.
Shall we? Of course.
Okay, come on.
Okay.
Destroy you.
I will do my
Beat me.
What
best.
can I do?
Okay, destroy Tana.
Ha! Understood.
And there you go. Okay. Making
Okay.
baits.
I see.
Destroy.
Shall we?
Lex is not really gonna do much here.
Stop it.
Please, bro. Oh, that is just so lovely.
What can I do?
Arrows can't really there.
I will do my best.
Yeah, let's just damage you a little bit.
Of course.
Take out the Whalelord.
Now, my turn. Understood.
And swap. Angma shouldn't be able to do anything.
I'm gonna end this. A waste of life.
Okay. I hate transforming douchers.
I see.
Okay. What can I do? Shall we?
Silky's gonna be an issue. Okay, destroy Nino. Lovely. Oh, that is.
I will do my best.
This is.
What can I do?
Okay, Camus. I believe in you.
Okay.
Okay, take out whatever.
I see.
Gwendolyn doesn't take much. You have less. What's your attack?
Understood.
53, 57.
Shall
It would
we?
be better for me to do damage to Silky
I
and use
see.
my special against Gwendolyn.
I'll protect them.
Okay, you have to. No.
Of course.
Okay. Destroy Gwendolyn?
I won't miss.
What the heck was that? Computer? Computer's making weird noises. Okay. We can't really bait that. You have a fucking Sambano. We have Percival over here. I'm not too much of a fan of Percival. He's actually kind of dangerous.
What can I do? Okay.
Take out Gray. So now we have a little bit more room.
Understood.
What's your speed? 46. Oh, gosh! What the hell?
I see.
Take your HP down a little bit. Yeah, Fury. I'm not gonna do that,
Okay.
but I am going to destroy with Climb.
Ha. I won't miss.
There we go. Lower the defense, so Percival.
Ha. Charge.
Nice. Take out Percival.
Of course.
Take out Kilgi. Or Kelly, or whatever you pronounce her name. Okay. I feel like I might actually be able to put in,
I see.
Sophia.
Okay. What can I
Can do
do?
that. Oh, bro. Really? Okay.
I will do my best.
Take out Rika.
Understood.
Swap. Finish with Klein. Come on, Gwendolyn. Thank you. I mean, not Gwendolyn. Fudge, Owen.
Stop.
Peace. Okay. So with you, Klein just obliterates. Awesome.
Ha.
Okay. Listen, if we can keep Camus alive, this should not be that bad. It's just the fact that it's Seteth. I don't know how
Shall we?
Seteth is.
Okay.
I see.
Okay. Almost killing Celica. Holy cow.
What a pity.
What a pity indeed.
What can I do?
What's your damage?
Understood.
Okay. Take out Katria.
Now, my turn.
I will do my best.
Finish off with a call tag team.
Shall we?
Peace, Seteth. She should die. Not sure why she chose Camus,
Admit defeat.
but okay. Thought she had a better chance with Camus than anyone else. That's
I
different.
see.
What can I do?
Take out Seth. Thought you'd go after Sophia, but
Of
Okay.
course.
not really a good choice, I guess. Either Camus or Sophia. You die either way. Okay. So let's grab everything free. So we're at 162 warps. If it says low. Yes! Nice amount of warps. Not nearly as much as I want, but decent amount. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of auto grind here with Tempest Trials. We're just gonna use a pot.
I too can help.
Okay, so we're gonna get those off, and I don't think there's really much else to note. I thought there'd probably be a lot more available, but I guess not really. So yeah, I probably would have done a lot more. Maybe if Forging Bonds was still up, I would be doing Forging Bonds and doing
I
some
too
more of those
can
free
help.
summons. but it seemed like I was a little late on that. But that's kind of a given with how I've been kind of streaming or trying to stream, so not too surprising. You're not gonna like this. Sneak cat. Oh, you. Okay.
Glad to sing for you.
So, aside from that, in terms of streaming and stuff like that, obviously, if you guys don't already know, I stream on mostly Twitch. I think that's kind of a given. Now, if stuff were to happen on Twitch, I could always just stream on YouTube, which I could do, but there's no point into doing that. But who knows? You may never. Maybe in the future, I may consider doing that. Stream more on YouTube, but I think we're gonna mostly keep things on Twitch. I could always just download the streams and edit them and just post them onto YouTube, and that's what I've been kind of doing the last 8-hour video of me going through Chapter 8 of story in Arknights. Not really going over the story per se, but these are certain parts I did have talking moments, but it was mostly just going through the stages, challenge mode, and the Inferno maps. Aside from that, looking ahead in terms of streams, I still have stuff that I need to work on or do or finish. For instance, the Pokemon Hardcore Randomizer,
Time for
and I need to still
Requiem.
finish that. And then there is the Terraria. I need to finish the Master Build playthrough I've been doing. Trying, well, I say doing on YouTube, that on Twitch. I really have not touched both. I just haven't really, because of one thing or another. And I've been also missing out on Faye, and I kind of wanted to do that today.
I'll
And
protect
so
them.
tomorrow, we'll see. I'll think about some more. I'll let you guys know. It could just be Arknights. But not really. At this point, I think with Arknights, I think we're okay. So my main focus is probably going to be on something else.
Admit defeat.
Maybe the Hardcore Randomizer. I don't know. I'll think about it and I'll let you guys
Please
know
stay
on
safe.
Discord. As always, whatever I do decide to do. But yeah, like there could be some random stuff here and there. There's 3 poses now. That I want to finish. That's not a guaranteed thing. I mean to just finishing off stream at some point. Then again, it's not really something I've been doing on YouTube stream anyway. It's just that I've been wanting to finish the Blue Lions route. So we'll see. It's just one of those things that I mean just finishing on stream. I may never touch it again on stream. Aside from that,
Glad to sing for you.
could be Resident Evil 8 in the future. Could be Resident Evil 8 in the future. So that is something to maybe note. Aside from Resident Evil 8, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, there's nothing really I planned to do stream-wise.
You're finished.
Sophia, what the hell are you doing, girl? I'm surprised you managed to live
can
that.
help.
I may or may not do anything when it comes to E3. Because I know Nintendo's doing something for E3. It depends. Like, if timing is good. If E3 is in late June, I know it's like sometime in July. But if somehow it's in late June, I would do it. We'll see. It really comes down to timing, honestly, if I do it or not. But whatever they do announce, if it is something Fire Emblem related, may or may not do it on the stream. I might. We'll see. We'll see. It really depends. Some Fire Emblem related or not. I'm expecting something Fire Emblem related. I think that's just a given at this point. Like, it'd be kind of weird for them not to.
Charge.
This is all for you.
Farewell.
There's nothing really else to know. I mean, that's the next Smash character. Like, when was the last time we had the last Smash character? Was it late last month? I know it was on Myra
I too can help.
Myra and Myra? I don't remember when that was. I don't think that was in April. Early April or late April? One of the two.
Now,
I think.
my turn.
And I think you're correct on that. But it could, the next Smash character could be actually around the corner.
Into the
So
darkness.
there's a possibility of that. I mean, 3-3 being beginning/middle of July, I'm expecting them to probably announce the next character. And I love how Klein literally
We
fell
bring
for that.
love.
Why, Klein? Why? That was a really smart idea. What the hell? Okay. There's not really much else to know. I know there's that, Octopath Traveler, but I don't remember what it's called again, that I'm interested in. I have not played the demo. And I probably won't touch anything until the game releases. I did that with Resident Evil 8, and I'm thankful I did.
Charge!
So, we'll see. I stopped caring about Smash when Gino was deconfirmed. Really? Really? I'm surprised. I mean, then again, I never really got it. I think even if a character is deconfirmed, I'm never really gonna be disappointed and not really care about Smash, just because of the whole thing with Smash. And you gotta realize at this point that we don't know how hard to do it. Like, they could do Wave 3, which, my god, would be insane. And that could very well happen. I don't want to say it's completely confirmed, but I find it weird, you know, that much. I kind of found it weird that a lot of people go crazy. And I can understand maybe why that people do, but I'm just not one of those people, obviously.
What a pity.
So it's, I don't know. It's just an interesting thing to know. It's just... It's
At
there.
this
People when
range-
you care about that character, and I'm just like, not too interested in. But you know, who knows? Who knows? Like, you know, the idea of like, oh, the idea is like an Square Enix character. There's no more Square Enix characters. You really don't know. They could do another one. There could be a third wave, and there could be another one. It may not be Gino. Who the hell knows? It's at this point, I really don't know who would be the next. An indie rep, I think deserves to be at least one of the two. I mean, at this point, I think should be. And if that ends up happening, there's only two of them I can think on the top of my head. That would end up being the case for an indie rep. And that would either be Shantae or FNAF. And those are the only two I can see. Because Cuphead and Sans, even though they get a Mii costume, it's not completely deconfirming them.
Now, my turn.
But there could be a chance. But I'm not expecting it. I'm not really expecting it. I know with Undertale there's a good chance as well, but there's the, you know, me of it, so I don't think so. And it's really hard to say if they would do an indie. Would there be any challenges with that? I think, if anything, it would be FNAF. With how Scott Cawthon is, there's a good, like, that can happen. It can actually happen. Just because of how he is with the franchise. And hell, he's the only developer, even an indie developer,
Please stay safe.
that I know of that would give money to fan games
I'll protect
and
them.
have them buy and make their own resources to have merchandise and put on consoles. Like, if he could do that, I think that it could easily be in Smash. Well,
Hit me all you want.
work. Would it not? But, yeah. I think it's something I usually hear in terms of community when it comes to development. So it's like, none of that. Like, if there was a possibility, it could easily happen. Don't know about Shantae. I know the creator really wants Shantae, you know, to be in there, and they have made their own little thing.
Run not, coward!
But
My heart is singing.
I think FNAF does a really good chance well as Shantae. It's one of those weird instances that both work, and I'm surprised that I know there is some rep to indies in Smash when it comes to copy costumes and the fact that they have their own indie spotlight for Nintendo where they do like their own indie directs for games. So
I do.
because of that, I have this feeling we're gonna get an indie, but it may not happen at all. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird how there's still no indie rep as a playable character in Smash yet. And either way that goes about it, someone's not gonna be in it. I think if you know, FNAF.
Stop it.
I don't know. I feel like the whole hate train is no longer a thing. I know it used to be a thing, especially around the 3DS era. Like the end of the 3DS era, there was a bit of a hate train, especially due in part to people suggesting Freddy Fazbear and people not liking the idea. But I feel like that's changed for just something to think about. It's like a lot of that has changed. And it's seeming like I'm letting go of mind. I know when it comes to FNAF, it's still very popular.
I won't let you pass.
A lot of people point out the fact that if you go back to like one of the earlier Sony directs in a way, and it was kind of the first due to COVID, and there not being E3 in 2020. And the fact that the newest trailer for FNAF Security Breach had the most views, like had quadruple the most views than any other game that was shown in that Sony Direct. And that is speaking a lot. That I think FNAF is the more likely answer. It's probably more popular than Shantae. And the fact of just how it is right now and how people feel and people are excited for the next entry and still how popular it is today. If there ever comes a Nintendo indie rep, put it happen. Just saying, don't be mad or surprised if it ends up happening. If somehow Freddy Fazbear or some FNAF character is played. And obviously I'm a FNAF fan. I mean, you can't really see it, but a merch from GameKings. Actually, really like this trailer. I didn't really use it too much. This is more for looks, but yeah, I am a big FNAF fan, and yeah, I don't think there's really much else to say. And I think it still holds up today, especially for the earlier games. And I think I haven't really played most of the FNAF games, but I will be playing the newest one. I mean,
Please stay safe.
That was really good. That was really good. And I haven't really talked about much Resident Evil 8 on the channel. Obviously, this is like my first stream after the fact on YouTube. And if you are a survival horror fan, you're gonna love this game. I think people saying that there's no survival horror is smoking some weed, and I want to know where they got that shit. Because I think it's very difficult to do survival horror, and I think Resident Evil 8 does a really good job at balancing the fact. And I think there's a bit of haters or people that don't like the game, and that's fine. I think this game, there might be some aspects that may not be find scary, and then for some other people it might be terrifying. And I think there's a bit of that for most horror anyway. Some people might find some horror not that scary at all, while you might find a lot of people that do. And I think that's something you can always find in horror games, especially when it's against it with certain kinds of horror. And they do mix it up a bit when it comes to horror in that game. And they do all kinds, with all sorts of ways. If you hate sea creatures, or the ocean, or big fish, there's one part you can be afraid of that. If you're afraid of dolls, or mannequins, or baby monsters, there's a part of that for you.
Stop it.
If you don't like werewolves biting half your hand off, there are parts for that for you. Or big, giant vampire ladies that love to cut your hands. There's those parts for you as well. So, I think there's a lot for everyone. And there's a lot of aspects that is similar to Resident Evil 4. I played Resident Evil 4 a lot. I really enjoyed that game. I guess in some aspects, I think I played it enough that I'm not too afraid of that game at all. But I can understand why some people would probably find that game more afraid due to the music. I think the music does play a big role, and that may be something I did notice that they probably could have done a lot. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's really hard to say. I can't really say it's not. There's no horror. It can be terrifying. I think it's just how the game presents itself. I feel like Resident Evil 8 gives you a lot of dread. A lot of.
At this range,
and I think you gotta consider that when it comes to Resident Evil. And honestly, I felt that throughout the whole game. I honestly, like, the beginning of the game, I think, and the impacts of it throughout the entire game. I'm not talking about the very, very beginning, but like the first encounter with the enemies. It gives you that dread and keeps with it throughout the whole game. And I don't know if most people notice that. I prefer Resident Evil over Resident Evil 7 by a long shot. Yeah, I feel like, for me, I do like both Resident Evils. I like all Resident Evils. Let me be here. I even like Resident Evil 8, 6. I really like playing that one. That one's fun. I like all Resident Evil games. And I will agree that, yeah, Resident Evil 6 played way too much action into it. And I can understand why people obviously didn't like that. And I don't mind it the way they went. Seriously,
by your side.
I didn't get the chance to really play it, but I saw a full playthrough of it around 2017-18. But I really got a chance to play it a few weeks before the launch of Resident Evil 8. So it was a nice way to re-experience the game again after some time, remember some things at the same time, kinda get a nice look at the two and see how I feel. And I like both of them. I enjoyed both of them. I feel like there really isn't much survival horror in Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 6 is very action. It's very arcadic action with horror elements. Not really horror survival. Like, if you play Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8, or Resident Evil 4, you're not gonna feel that with Resident Evil 6. There's a little bit of it in Resident Evil 5, but Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6 is more that feel of arcadic action with horror elements. I think that's the best way to explain the two. I feel like in a way Resident Evil 4 is like that, but there's a lot more horror, and I think Resident Evil 4 did a really good job at balancing the horror aspect with that arcadic action as well. And I think it does a really good job with both of them. So for me, Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 8, yeah, they're really good. I think they did both do a good job. Though I will say Resident Evil 7, and I think this might be a lot more against what people like about it, but I feel like Resident Evil 7 was a little bit too much horror. Or I think they could have sprinkled down the horror just a little bit, but it wasn't enough. It's not like Silent Hill.
My heart is
I think
singing.
I played through Silent Hill, and I definitely I finished Silent Hill 2, I was too scared. Like, the funny thing is, I played through Resident Evil 4 as a kid all the time. But Silent Hill 2 on the PS2, when I got to a certain part, it stopped. Because it was too much horror. There's not enough action or arcadic action. I think I just like that aspect. I like the arcadic action, but with horror as well. I think Resident Evil 8 did a really good job with that, compared to what some people may think.
It's over.
But yeah, aside from that, I really enjoyed Resident Evil 7. I think Resident Evil 4, thinking back to it, I actually re-listened to some of the OST and I'm like, yeah, I think it's a nostalgia, but I think Resident Evil 4 probably still did it better, but Resident Evil 8 is still really good. Like, I think Resident Evil 8 is probably like in the top 3 or 4. No, not top 3. Maybe second or third. Then again, I don't know if it'd be second or third. I would say like Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil. I know there's a Resident Evil 2 remake that I have never played that I feel like I probably would put higher, but I'm not gonna put games that I haven't played on the list of like Resident Evil 2 remake, originals, Resident Evil 1. Resident Evil Original, Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3.
What a pity.
I played Resident Evil 3 Remake. There is a bit more action in that one. Not much horror in my opinion. I feel like...
I won't miss.
I guess the chasing may get people, but honestly, it was way more action. It wasn't like Resident Evil 6 action, it was like more Resident Evil 5. It was a tad bit more horror. I think that's the best way to say Resident Evil 3. But I would put like Resident Evil 8 like second, and then Resident Evil 7 in third, Resident Evil 4 in first, and go from there. I really did enjoy Resident Evil 3 Remake, but what the fuck is that final... Like, the hardest difficulties on Resident Evil 3 on the final boss is stupid. Like, what the fuck? I know that's... I guess how short it was, I feel like the game would have probably been longer, I think. What they did with the Resident Evil 2 remake, I think they should have done with the Resident Evil 3 remake, but they tried to quickly finish it for Resident Evil 8, which Resident Evil 8 I think did a really good job, and I think it was worth it. They probably could have postponed that game and worked on Resident Evil 3 some more, make it longer, put everything in the original in it, or try to, and then do Resident Evil 8. And I know they posted a few videos on YouTube talking about the game and development. And they did have issues at a certain point when it comes to the gameplay. They did have a snag in development. It was around the time with COVID too. It was kind of the high season for COVID. And so it's really interesting to see that they had difficulties, but they were able to get around it and get to what we know today. Supposedly, like, they also showed gameplay of like the beta in a way, showing how enemies attacked. And my god, it's pretty much like if Village of Shadows difficulty aggression of the mobs
A waste of life.
was on standard. And that's just how the enemies acted during that beta that they kind of showed little briefs and just how the enemies attacked. So that's just like first impressions from watching that like short documentary of them talking about it. Not into full detail, but it's just really interesting to see how aggressive that they were. Obviously, they took stuff out that you could tell from the first
Sorry about this.
trailer. They probably removed a lot with the characters. They had the spoiler alert. The main characters that they kind of showed off at the very beginning. All the side characters pretty much die at the very beginning. I don't think that was meant to be the case, but they decided to do that. And the fact that they also changed, or they removed, I should say, the horse riding versions of Lycans that they showed off at the very beginning, but they never face as enemies. You never face them as enemies. And I feel like they
Sorry
should
about this.
have allowed you to face, or at least play more like a mercenary.
Ice upon you.
If you don't know Resident Evil 4, there is a mercenaries only enemy in that game. And I don't remember what it was called. But it was probably the most difficult version of the chains. Much more tankier, one shot. But it's not like they have an attack animation. No, they didn't go after your ass, and if they even barely touch them, you
putting it all into this one.
You definitely have to keep your distance at all times. And maybe they could have not really done exactly that, but a mercenaries only mob being that, of course, riding Lycans. But they didn't. It was an interesting thing. It's like in the very beginning you show a dead horse, and then you see moments later them riding horses, and you just never see them again. It's like, why did they keep that in the game then? I think that was really cool, and then they don't follow up with horse-driven weapons. They don't. They really don't. So that is something to take note of that in the game. So you can definitely tell that they removed some things that they had plans for, especially since it's also in the mercenaries menu picture too. So they have it as a main focus, and then they just removed it for some reason. Everything else. Oh no, weird. It's weird. But it doesn't really remove anything, because I think in terms of what people hate about Resident Evil 7, like, the things that the game needed was, like, enemy diversity, and what was the other thing? The story. There was issues with the story for people. Especially the dual choice that really doesn't matter at the end. Which, okay, makes sense, but doesn't really do much. And I can understand why, and I think that is an issue with Resident Evil 7 in terms of story. I mean, it doesn't really impact much, and overall, connecting the two games. I'm not gonna say too much in terms of spoilers and how the story ends in Resident Evil 8, but I will say they do connect really well in certain cases that kind of become twists, and that part doesn't impact anything in terms of the story. It's just, there's no point to it. There really is no point to it. And that probably could have been removed. But I feel like there's a lot of weird cases when it came to Resident Evil 7. That there could have been a lot of things that probably could have been changed or altered that could have made the story better. But it may have been one of those things that they were time constraints. Ethan is a lot better written in Resident Evil 8 ML. That's part of why I like it.
Miss.
Yeah. They pretty much made Ethan one of the better Resident Evil characters of the series. And that is an amazing accomplishment, I would say. Really amazing accomplishment in how they pulled it off, and with the twists and turns. And I won't say much. They did really give him a lot of good lines and a lot of emotion. Especially a certain part when he's fucking afraid. Like, that was probably one of the better lines of the game, where he's like, ah! Like, he is genuinely afraid. I'm gonna say much, but it's pretty much when you're facing the baby monster, the second encounter, you pretty much hear him, like, actually be afraid. And I was like, that is an amazing. I like that. That was like one of probably the best moments about that section, as well as Ethan, is just the general horror of what he's experiencing. I feel like that's probably one of the better parts of the game, is Ghana's and Viento's section.
Stop it.
Probably, hands down, probably one of the better sections. I really liked Heisenberg's, and I know there's Dimitrescu. I like too. There's a lot of twists, a lot of surprising kind of events that happen. And going back to Resident Evil 4, there's a lot of similarities between the two. Beginning is like a combination of both Resident Evil 7 and 4. So you pretty much have the introduction to the Lycans. Heisenberg is my favorite. Yeah, he's cool. I did like that section. It really did remind me a little bit of the island, but it's not as action. And the drill dudes
By
kind of
your
remind me
side.
of chainsaw dudes, but they were
Farewell.
so that. There's a lot of different animations and attack styles that remind me of the crazed chainsaw dudes from Resident Evil 5, where they attack normally, but whenever you shoot the headpiece off or when they get to the second life, they go crazed and they just attack wild. That was cool. And that was a little nice touch that I noticed when it came to those enemies, that they were very similar to those chainsaw dudes from Resident Evil 5. I don't know if I'm geeked out about this video, but I think that would be this last topic we'll talk about because there's nothing really much else to do. Anyway, continuing on. Back to the beginning. Yeah, the beginning is like Resident Evil 7's beginning, and then you have the whole Mia attacking you versus the Lycan kind of, chopping off your hand. Well, eating off your hand part of it, anyway. And then you have the Resident Evil 4 beginning section where you have the ambush and you have to defend yourself against the Lycans and crazy and chaos. Kind of like how Resident Evil 4's beginning is. So you have both beginnings
My turn.
combined together, which I found to be, I think, a really good way to showcase the Lycans, make it a surprising entrance, and then showing off that these guys are a threat, and you gotta survive the best you can. And then you have the chainsaw dude, or the Ursaurus, or whatever his name is, attacking as well. And talking about that first time playthrough, I just hid under the basement. I almost died. You can die. But I think after a certain point, if you die, you don't die. So I noticed that in some playthroughs that someone died, but didn't die, and they just, it pretty much made it a little quicker when it came to progressing through that little scripted cutscene. I almost died. But when most people notice the cutscene where you get shot with the arrow, that never happened to me. It just instantaneously put me in the cutscene. I was like in the right area, or close to the area for the cutscene to happen, and instantly put me in there. And then when he took the arrow out, I was like, wait, when did he get shot by the arrow? So there's little things like that where they made you stuff to put you in that cutscene. I think it's obvious when it comes to like the final fight with Dimitrescu. If you're at a certain part in the tower, when she goes into the second phase, you'll be instantly teleported to one side of the tower. And that's something that you'll probably notice with other playthroughs, or if you play again and you're at a certain point, you'll notice that. The game though does a really good job at trying to influence you to go to that section when you get to that HP threshold. That is something to note. If you don't do enough damage, the game will guide you, so it doesn't look dumb. So that's an interesting thing to note. They tried to, but after a certain point, they were pretty much forcing your hand to find some way to move Ethan over there. If just teleporting and looking weird, or like and just throwing your ass into that one
Glad to
spot.
sing for you.
Because I never really experienced that when it came to that Dimitrescu. It was out of the fact of watching other people go through that part that I noticed it does that. So that's an interesting thing to note. And there's a lot of interesting things to know. There's some really cool things to watch, like if you break the game or you sometimes break the game. I know in terms of speedrunning community, people are finding ways to just go through walls with pipe bombs, because that's supposedly a thing you can do at the very beginning, or close to the beginning of Dimitrescu, or at a certain point with Dimitrescu, is that you can use a pipe bomb, explode your ass, and when you get up, you somehow go through the walls, and now you pretty much break the game almost, and you may be able to skip. I don't know the full logistics of the whole deal,
I won't miss.
but I think you may be able to skip the masks entirely by doing this. And just stuff like this, when it comes to speedrunning, I'm kind of curious to see what they're able to accomplish. I think there's going to be a lot of pipe bomb injuries in speedruns, if that is the case. Me, I don't know. Maybe not. There are certain sections where I think you have to go through. I think like Montrose, you have to go through all of that and drain the water. You can't really skip that, obviously. I don't think you would be. I don't know. And that is an interesting thing. If they could find a way to skip all that. I'm if they would. I don't think it would. Just the way that how that's played. Now that's the second thing is made. I did really enjoy all of the four.
I do. It's over.
There really wasn't a section that was bad or worse than the others. I think each played its own game, was different in terms of lore. And you didn't really get to fight in the Donna and Yveto section, but I did not mind that at all.
What a
that could be
pity.
different for other people. But yeah, I do kind of want to probably play it on stream, at least the Mercenaries, so I can get SS. I think this is a very doable, anyone could do Platinum. I think this is definitely anyone can do Platinum game. You just gotta get good at doing Mercenaries, at least for the first 4 maps, and is there only 4 maps? I think there is only 4 maps. But aside from that, I think this is a very doable.
Glad to sing for you.
There's just some challenges that might be a little taxing or stupid. I'm looking at like the knife only. I know there's some people that are able to do knife only, and pretty much do multiple challenges at once. Like, don't spend much money, knife only.
Admit defeat.
Do it under 3 hours. Don't use more than 5 healing. And there's a current guide out there that someone's like does it on casual, and you can do like those 4 challenges at once and stuff like that. And it's like, cool. Well, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna focus on other challenges on casual first, then play through it. I mean, you have to go through this game 3 times anyway, so you might as well. And I have not touched Village of Shadows, but from what I've seen, Village of Shadows is insane. Just from what I've seen, like, just the beginning part is stupid. Like, it's definitely one of those modes that you have, that they encourage you to be new game. You can, I mean, speedruns are doing it in Village of Shadows with no new game. So, it's not impossible. It's definitely one of those modes that encourages you, but if you do decide to do not new game, you have to be really stingy and really careful on your ammo. You have to know where stuff is, and you have to know how to play the game. It's just to save enough ammo for the bosses, because the bosses are tanky AF in Village of Shadows. But there's a lot of additions and changes to the enemies. Some enemies get added in when it comes to the bosses, and then you have certain higher up enemies a lot earlier in the game, like those shielded lichens, or at the very beginning of the ambush section. If you have not played Village of Shadows yet. I haven't, but I know because I've seen at least the beginning part of Village of Shadows, and there are a lot
to sing for you.
They do really encourage you to kind of just skip enemies. Unless you have maximum ammo, then you have to be really fun.
A waste of life.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff to talk about with Resident Evil 8, and I really did enjoy it, and I would play it more, but there's Tomodachi Life that just released, and that is something I'm going to be focusing on more. And then there's Arknights, so who knows when I'll focus more on that. Maybe when it comes to my own little vacation. I think when it comes to my vacation for work, like an 8-day-ish vacation, I will be probably doing a lot more, excuse me, in terms of streams. So, who knows? But aside from that, there's not much else to know in terms of Resident Evil 8's. It's definitely a Resident game. You definitely have the Survival 4 aspect. I don't think it disappoints. I think there's some people that may want Survival 4 and get disappointed. And I know there's some people that do the streaming didn't really have much fear with the game. And thought some parts were not that good in terms of horror, and it's kind of like a no-brainer. I think having your chat tell you this part is terrifying 10 times over all the time in the chat when you get close to that section is understandable why you probably don't feel that section. I know, I'm kind of being a little negative Nancy a little bit when it comes to voice critical, but I don't know. I don't know, how he rated it was weird, because it was like, he put it 4 out of 10, but like the last second of the video was,
I'm with you, Tsubasa.
9.5 out of 10.
Into the darkness.
So, who knows? It was interesting to see how he thought of it, and I think it can be a mixed bag. But I don't think it's that bad. I think it's way better than Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, Resident Survival 4, and it being a Resident Evil game. I think they did a really good job. I mean, just compare it to Resident Evil 6. Yeah. Just.
Charge!
It's Survival 4. You guys are just wanting to be Resident Evil 7. And I think it's the issue. It's like, some people are trying to make like Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 4, and it's like, just let it be its own thing, please. I think Capcom can do a good job. I think they could do a good job, and they did do a good job. It just hurts me that people are like that. And I'm just like, but yeah, nothing really much else to note. If I ever do anything when it comes to Metopia or Switch, it would probably be Steam. I already talked about this on Discord already. I do have the access key for the Mii's I use on Discord. There's only one that I'm not really allowing because it's based off the layer, but it's not really detailed. The Switch Metopia version of Mii's. That's it. That's probably time consuming. I would not get anywhere with that. I'm not an artist, so that's probably not that good. I've tried switching up Gears of War Mii's. I've tried switching up Arknights. I was only able to find 2 Arknights.
Please stay safe.
Characters through me. Maybe in the future there'll be more. But when it came to it, Baird, it's just normal looking ass me that I try my best to look, and it's not that great. That's like the only thing that I have X'd out. So I mean, quite frankly, I don't have
It's
anyway,
over.
so I'll keep that there. But the bear thing is so hideous that is like the only thing that you can't find. You could actually still use the access key on the demo, and you can choose some of the Mii's that I have here. You could have 500. The only issue is with the save data of Metopia, which makes sense, but gosh dang it. I really hope, I really do hope that they find some way to make that kind of system for normal Mii's and do more Mii games.
Charge!
Like, bring back Tomodachi Life. I kind of hope they do that as well.
At this range,
There's a lot of hopes in the future. I think people would be ecstatic for a Tomodachi Life. If they can do where they keep a similar system of what they did with Metopia, the internet's gonna go wild. Just saying, the internet is gonna go wild and go crazy. And it will be the best character creation yet. I think this is probably the best anyway. Like no other system out there can come close to this, just because of how they created it. Pretty much the reason why people can make such a stupidly good detailed memes out of this game, makeup and all sorts of stuff, is because you can have like multiple layers, like up to 100 layers, something like that. So you can make Darth Vader look like fucking Darth Vader in Metopia. You can make Steve look like fucking Steve. I mean, that's not 2 pixels, but you get my point. You can make stupidly almost look-alike versions of characters in this game that is so hands down good that it's like they got something here. They definitely got something here. People enjoy it. I bet you they probably already realized when they released the demo, like, holy shit!
I'll protect
people
them.
like this. They can make some stupid-ass good shit. And hopefully they make that a thing for me, and maybe make that possible for future me games. And even though it was like so simple makeup and simple wigs, the possibilities are real endless when it comes to it. You can actually have a Claude. You can actually have a Hilda. You can actually have a Nemesis. Both Resident Evil, original Resident Evil, and Fire Emblem Heroes coexist in the same universe. It's crazy. It really is crazy what you can accomplish with Utopia memes. It's insane. Hell, I literally took a Fortnite gift card meme. Because some person out there did that. And I was like, that is so stupid. I'm gonna bring it along. Not really as a playable member. I'm not gonna have it as a playable member. But you can do it. It is just the insanity of what you can accomplish with it and do with it is just
into the darkness.
amazing. And this is not a sponsor or anything, obviously. But it's something to consider. Try out the demo, see for yourself, because the demo is free. And if you decide to play the game,
I too can help.
Okay. So I think I'm just gonna... end this here. It's been an hour and 30 minutes, but there's really nothing much else to note or do. It would just be cheapest start out, just be honest for me. So I think this would be... After this, I think would be a good time then to stream off. Yeah, it's coming to summer, so I don't know what else to know. Hopefully you guys are going to be doing some fun stuff during the summertime. I know the newest Fast and Furious is literally on my birthday. I know that's going to be something we'll be watching a few days after my birthday. That's a birthday thing, even still. It's starting to get hot here. I mean, it's mostly humid, not really hot. I know my cat's still sleeping. I don't think you can really see. You can't even see now, but he's right there. I do plan on doing a lot more in terms of background and shelving and stuff like that. Like, I know I'm gonna be getting more Ikelet figures and stuff like that, kind of like this. Like Crown Slayer Ikelet figure stand. So I do plan on doing some more stuff in terms of painting and stand, stuff like that.
Now, my
I guess some other stuff like a Neon Droid for W. I'm still waiting for that. I'm still waiting for a chance to buy. Don't know when it will, but the guitar I really like Arknights. But so you may be able to see, maybe sometime in the future, if I change some things here and there, you may be able to see some new background stuff as soon as I upload anything. on the top corner. You may be able to see it if I do. We'll see. I'm then thinking about more. Maybe been debating, and who knows. But might as well tell the story while we're finishing off here. So last night, funny enough, nothing really much happened. I know it's weird because there's been a grayish kitty that's been cat. It's gonna be cat kitty or not. I don't know if it's how old it is. But
At this range,
I guess I've been seeing it. So last night I was playing Utopia. I decided to look over, and then I see a cat. There's this gray cat literally at the other side of this window, on its back legs, looking through. A peeping cat.
I'll protect them.
And then you have both Sunny here, sleeping, and then Silver. I think what ended up happening was Silver, or Silver Ash, as his name is, decided to attack. Because, you know, they're worked up, and they don't really know why this fucking cat is peering through the fucking window. There's a screen thing here, so the cat wouldn't be able to get through. If you're wondering why the window's open and the cat's not doing anything, because the cat can get through. So Silver Ash attacked, and they ended up fighting for a few seconds, and then realizing, like, why are we fighting? And of course they were scared. Some random individual was watching them.
I
Not
too
exactly
can
as they
help.
sleep. And yeah, the cat was pretty much still in the yard. I wanted to see if it came up to me. It didn't seem like it had a color or anything. It was like a more wild cat. But it didn't really seem fake. It really didn't seem real. And then obviously it just kind of ran away. It went under. This is at nighttime, by the way. And it went under the gate. And then when I opened the gate, it just ran away. So it's kind of around here, and it's the first time I've seen wild random cat peek through my window. Like hello. The true definition of a peeping cat.
This'll do it.
That happened last night.
Charge!
Camus is doing his shit right now. Maybe. Unless Katria obliterates.
We bring love.
Farewell.
Really depends upon what the other enemy is here. Oh. Really?
I too can help.
Oh, cool. I think she might be dead though. Yeah, she's dead. If only she could have taken a little bit more counter, she would have been able to get through that. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. That sucks. No, I don't want to restart my turn. So we'll just finish off, but
Yes? Let's do it.
any idea when the rerun with Whalelord will appear? When do you need the pledged blade? Well, not sure.
Understood.
But isn't? I don't think Obero's sword needed. I don't think you can really custom weapons you can't really inherit. So I don't know if you're really Obero. You're probably gonna have to ask right over? Not sure. I'm guessing if it was last, it might be soon. If they're starting bridal stuff now, it's probably soon. Probably in the next month, at least.
Of course.
Okay. Well, I did say what the stream was gonna end off here, so sorry if I can't really answer it the best I can. Like I said, it probably is gonna be roughly a month from now. They tend to release it per week-ish after the new bridal banner, so probably in the next couple of weeks. Maybe next 2 weeks. I don't remember when Bridal Obero was a thing, but then again, wasn't Bridal Obero, is it Tempest Trial? I don't know. If she's Tempest Trial, no, I think that's Hinata. Because I know Hinata was a Tempest Trial, so obviously you can just get that through Grails, but if you want him, but obviously you want Bridal Obero. So I'm not too sure. Is that something I'm just gonna have to look out for in the coming couple of weeks from now? Unless she's a GBA or some Grand Hero Battle or something like that, yeah, I was sort of thinking that. Also, not a was Tempest Unit, yeah. Here's the banner last year. Okay, yeah, so probably the next Bridal Banner, probably in a week or so. It would be my guess. But yeah. I am gonna end it off here. I'm gonna try my best to make these Saturdays. Probably not this Saturday, but maybe next Saturday. I'm gonna try to get to other things and do other stuff and try to finish some other stuff like the Pokemon Hard Code Randomizer and the Terraria Master Mode playthrough. I just didn't get around to those and I just haven't. Arknights is something I'll always be doing, but right now it's kinda technically he's starting next week, and because of that, things are gonna get a little sketchy. So we'll see. We'll see how my schedule is, and I'll try my best to stream for you guys for the other stuff, but it may just be Arknights for 2 weeks straight, just because of CC. So we'll see. But until then, and of course, I'll always let you guys know on Discord, but if you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave like, subscribe, / follow. And in the description below is Discord, so please go check it out. And as always, good luck on your summons, good luck on your shiny hunting, be safe and be healthy. And we'll see you all in tomorrow's, not tomorrow's, we'll see. I guess, yeah, tomorrow. Definitely probably tomorrow, at least something. Probably won't be Arknights. It may just be, Pokemon or something else. We'll see. I'll let you guys know on Discord. Until then, peace.